time! And this time, for a review of is it the second iteration? I think it is. Say hello to my big ass friend, TIMECOP V2 people. Yeah, the limited edition pre-workout by our friends at Apollon Nutrition people. Look at this thing. Big ass. Look at this TIMECOP here. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember the movie. Maybe it had a revival? I don't know, a remake? Not sure, people. I'm getting freaking old. Yeah, people. Anyway, so this one, obviously, elite pre-workout, Apollon Nutrition tradition for these high-end products. Big ass label. I'm gonna take you through it really quick. Gonna tell you what's in it, but then gonna focus really hard on what the effects are. Been using this. Today was my third time. And I do think it's launching today. So people with minimal yappage involved, let's get right into it. The original tub was the Apollon Nutrition Hooligan type tub. So bigger, taller, and skinnier, even though it was fat also. This one is short and fat. Yes, fat shaming, this tub here. Anyway, this looks like the M2 tub. Okay, anyway, the reason this one is so fat, it has 20 servings, and you would ask, why do I need such a fat ass tub for 20 servings? 39 grams scoop, people. 39. Most protein powders don't have 39 grams. So this is a big ass scoop because, again, tradition of Apollon Nutrition and aerobic and the craziness, this has like, man, this is like a pharmacy inside. Anyway, there's also a big ass, a lot of yappage here from text perspective, small ass letters. TIMECOP is Apollon Nutrition's limited edition elite pre-workout, and then a gazillion things. Mix half a scoop to one scoop. This is the one scoop channel. So I'm gonna review only one scoop for you. People, let me take you real quick through this. This is the original TIMECOP. Was a focus energy pre-workout, really good, really like it. A lot of you people that used it appreciated it. It was sort of more on the lines of the hooligan pre-workout than, let's say, assassin, which is more hardcore, spank you around. Anyway, people, listen to this. 39 grams, big ass. Anyway, 20 servings. L-citrulline at 10 grams, yeah, for pumps. Then you have beta-alanine at 6.4 grams, yeah. Theoretically, on papers, but labels are just labels. Yeah, you shouldn't. I'm just going through this because some of you people are excited by labels. You never know. 6.4 grams beta-alanine, theoretically you'll die from tingling. Maybe you won't, maybe you will. You'll know in a second. Anyway, L-tyrosine at 5 grams, that's a lot for focus. Anyway, all of this stuff here is almost twice what you would want. So theoretically, you could go with half a scoop on all of these and you would still be at the higher end of dosages for pre-workout, right? 5 grams of L-citrulline, you'll be happy. 2.2 grams of beta-alanine, obviously you'll be happy. L-tyrosine at 2.5 grams, you'll be happy. Betaine anhydrous, 5 grams, again, twice. Taurine. Then you have lion's mane at 1 gram, next generation nootropic. Alpha GPC at 1 gram, again, almost twice of what you would usually call the clinical dose. Fuck clinical doses. Vasodrive for pumps, 508, again, double. Theobromine, double, 500. For focus also. Himalayan pink salt, 500 for pumps. Caffeine anhydrous at 350 milligrams. So that's the only place where you would argue from a steam junkie perspective, you would say, hey, listen, I actually need more than 175 if you take half a dose. Nextra, which is another form of caffeine for 300 milligrams. So again, you have 150 milligrams. That's why I told you this 375 at half a scoop, 350 at half a scoop, that's not exactly what you're getting. In any case, even with half a scoop, you're gonna get here, I didn't do the math anyway, probably like 250 milligrams of caffeine altogether, because you also have dicaffeine malate at 200 milligrams. So again, actually, you're probably gonna get 300 milligrams of caffeine at half a scoop. CogniQ for focus, 100 milligrams. Then you have astrogene for absorption. And what do you have? Alpha-Yo at 2 milligrams. Yeah, people. On one scoop. Everything I just talked about is full one scoop. So anyway, people, listen. At half a scoop of this shit, you have 40 servings of fully dosed freaking pre-workout. Just take through, I don't know how good you are at math. Most of you are not that smart from what I hear. Rumors, people. I didn't validate, I didn't fact check. Might be CNN level shit. I'm just telling you, the rumor out there is that you're not that good with math, but if you were, half a scoop of everything here basically is top-notch, cutting-edge steam junkie pre-workout, yeah. Anyway, also there's no DMHA, oriogenesis, all that stuff, you know, that you get on more the exotic stuff. This is very similar to the original one. I don't remember the original one, to be fair, like the label, it was a long time ago. I do remember the feeling. So anyway, listen, people, theoretically, I didn't try half a scoop. So I'm just telling you, you should try half a scoop if you're, this would, again, everything here would feel probably very good at half a scoop. I tried the full freaking scoop version, which is overdose everything. This one is one big ass tub of overdosage. Yes. Okay, people, enough with the yappage. Let's get into the experience. I really like it. I think this is Robic. Hey, Robic, comment below if this is your ass here. I think it looks like you. I don't know. Anyway, Robic is the owner of Apollon Nutrition and Anarchy Labs. Okay, people, listen to this. Flavor is Miami Vice. Actually, you know, every time I take an Apollon Nutrition pre-workout, historically, you get anxiety attacks because a lot of times the flavors is not the best thing with Apollon Nutrition. This one was so uneventful in a good way. Does it taste like Miami Vice? I don't know what Miami Vice tastes like. Probably like a popsicle type. I don't know, but it was totally okay. Barely even needed a gum or anything. Like I actually probably didn't. So anyway, on a scale of 1 to 10, fuck your scale of 1 to 10 for flavors. You're gonna put all this shit in your body, people. This is like a full-on pharmacy over dosages, and you're gonna care about flavor. You are a disgrace to your family. Your mom is ashamed of you. She is, by the way. She is ashamed of you. By the way, it's been a long time since I reminded your ass to call your mom. When was the last time you called your mom? When was the last time? She was there for you. And remember, if she wasn't there for you, don't call her, but call her. Anyway, people, listen to this. Experience, let's get into this. This very much reminds me of the original TIMECOP with a bit of a slap. This is what this is. This is TIMECOP V2 is TIMECOP V1 with a bit of a slap, which means, let me take you through this. So listen, this is, as you would think you would take all this shit, you would get into like anxiety attacks, heart rate going up, full survival mode, 2 milligrams of alpha-yo, all this caffeine, like 600 milligrams of caffeine or whatever there is in here. No, this is actually, and very surprisingly, on the smoother side of a slap, right? So it does slap and everything just hits you very, very fast. You know, it's the N-Extra with the extended release caffeine, the dicaffeine, all that stuff there's a lot of caffeine here and a lot of energy and tons of focus that come in very fast. But even the alpha-yo at 2 milligrams is on the softer side of alpha-yo. Definitely feel that sense of urgency. There's a sense of urgency that comes in very, very fast, very, very fast, but it's not overwhelming, which is amazing. Actually, to put all this shit, and again, labels are just labels. You never know what the people actually put in there, definitely manufacturers. You can rely on Apollon Nutrition that they've actually put this shit in. But I'm telling you, even the 6.4 grams of beta-alanine, you would think you would tingle to death. You do not. This is almost, I want to say, mild tingling. Does that make sense? Mild tingling. There's a mild tingling coming in, a slap, but a slap with a hug. Slap, hug, slap, hug. Right? And the sense of urgency is there from the first second. There's two things here that are the cherry on the top, very similar to TIMECOP, the original one. The pumps are freaking insane. Like, man, this is, you feel swole, you feel pumped, you feel the mind-muscle connection is totally there. And the focus. This is a very much in the zone, focused, hard-hitting energy. This is it. But again, hard-hitting, not steam junkie, hard-hitting, heart rate going out of that. This is smooth sense of urgency. Does that make sense, people? Smooth sense of urgency. Light tingling stays for a very long time, but light tingling. Pumps. 10 minutes in, you're going to feel swole, tight mind-muscle connection, which really contributes and to the focus piece, really augments the focus piece. Stays with you, man. And this energy thing, I continue to feel this shit probably 6-7 hours later. Not the tingling, but you feel like you took a pre-workout in the morning and then 4 or 5 hours later you took a nootropic. This is what this feels like, which is actually unbelievable, right? You definitely don't need coffee. You don't need to take a nootropic later on. You're not gonna feel tired. This is almost like, I wanna say, a whole day pre-workout nootropic combo, right? So by the way, again, my guess is also that would feel very similar. Maybe the longevity will be less on half a scoop or 3/4 of a scoop. So I suggest you try it. Let me know if you tried it in the comments below. But man, on one scoop, this is a whole day experience. Like this is 6, 7, 8 hours, whole day nootropic pre-workout. In the experience, in the workout itself, again, slap and a hug. Not too much, but you feel the sense of urgency, you feel the mind-muscle connection, you feel the pumps. Very, very strong focus. You're going from set to set, machine to machine. Man, TIMECOP V2 is TIMECOP V1 if you liked it, with more sense of urgency. That's the difference here. I feel you feel a bit more the alpha yield. No side effects though. So even if you're sensitive to alpha, you won't feel it. If you're sensitive to beta, at least I didn't feel that too much. But you feel it's there, but it's not too much. Hopefully this makes sense. This is what this thing is about. If this sounds like something that you would like as an experience in your pre-workout, an all-day nootropic, then people, I'm gonna link below, you can find deals, coupons, save some money while supporting the channel. If you don't like what I just said, try something else, people. But anyway, listen, this is really, really good. Fat-ass stub, fat shaming this stub, but 39 grams of all-day freaking nootropic pre-workout experience with a good sense of urgency, pumps, and everything you would expect from a label that looks like this. Listen, people. If this review was helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more reviews like this, because this is what we do here. We help you make smart decisions with minimal yappage involved about the supplements that you buy.